John, can you tell us how you're feeling right now?
I feel great. I'm healthy. You know, I have no injuries. Get to go home and see my daughter, my girlfriend. I haven't seen them in so long. So.
Are you disappointed in the outcome with the disqualification? Do you think in your mind it should have been a no contest?
I'm not worried about that. You know, hopefully my manager can take care of all that stuff. Definitely took a lot of pride in being undefeated. I'm so proud to be a martial artist, and I strive so hard to be the best that I can be. But everything happens for a reason. So.
Did the thought ever cross your mind while you're standing there after the fight that maybe this is a disqualification?
It would be nice. It would be nice if it, could have at least been a disqualification. But I try to look at everything in life for the best. And now I'm not worried about being undefeated anymore. So I can go out there and be more relaxed.
Hey John, at one point you sort of looked at Mazzagatti and you were like, okay, are you going to stop this fight or what? And then you kept going with the elbows. Did you think you should have been stopped?
Yeah, I'm not positive what the rules are. That's why maybe I did this thing. But I think, like 14, 15 unanswered punches, it should be stopped. And I said it in so many interviews that I respect him a lot for the inspiration that he is. And it was like awkward, just keep hitting him like that. It's like, let's stop this. But what are you going to do?
Talk about the training camp with Phil Nurse and Greg Jackson and all those guys.
Oh, it was great. It was great. I think the reason why some of the best fighters in the world are the best is because they're so relaxed and they're so comfortable. They're just flowing out there. And training with guys who are so much better than me for the first time has made me so much more comfortable. And I felt as if out there I was just so much more relaxed. My breathing was under control. Everything was just so confident and so put together. And it was great, I felt as if I was doing a lot of Phil Nurse moves out there. Greg Jackson's ground and pound system. I have masterminds teaching my body how to work, and it's sick.
John, can you kind of walk us through from the time the fight was stopped until when they announced what was going on in your head, and did you know what they were talking about, or?
I was kind of confused. I thought I was getting a point taken away, but then again, I didn't get any warnings, so I was just like, I wasn't really positive, what was going on. I don't know.
When they announced the decision, did you expect them to say you had won, or did you already know at that point that you had
I thought I won. I thought I won.
Right.
And when they said I lost, I was like, no, this can't be happening. But I lost. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Just try to look at situations and stumbles and stay strong and bounce back stronger. And, I'm going to bounce back stronger. Like I said, I know I'm undefeated. I'm so nervous. I don't have that feeling anymore. I have lost my record. So it's okay.
All right, we have Keith Kaiser here from the Athletic Commission. If you have any questions, he's available.
Keith, what was Mazzagatti's stoppage? Was it because his nose, he couldn't continue?
Yeah, actually, I talked to the doctor. The doctor said there was a deep, jagged cut on the bridge of the nose, which, obviously a lot of blood there. Steve stopped the fight initially, take the point away, looked at him, couldn't continue, had to make an initial call, then came down to look at the instant replay. So this is actually the first time the instant replay was utilized in Nevada. Looked at it. Obviously, a lot of damage done by legal blows, but then there was damage also done by the illegal elbows. And obviously, as you know, if there's any contributory effect of the illegal blows, disqualification is the call. So that's what happened there.
And did the doctor stop it, or was it Matt Hamill?
No. It was the ref. No, it was the referee stopping the fight due to the damage to Matt Hamill.
From advice from the doctor, I'm saying?
No.
Just on his own?
On his own.
Okay.
Kind of clarify the difference, like what the difference would be between a DQ and a no contest in this type of a situation.
Well, the only time you'd have a no contest is if it's an accidental foul. If the referee called it accidental, it'd be a no contest if it happens before the end of the second round. If it happens in the third round, then you go to scorecards. Intentional foul, if the fighter can't continue due to the intentional foul in whole or in part, in any round, it'd be a disqualification.
So he ruled that was intentional.
Correct.
Is there a scenario?
What's your thoughts as far as that aspect of the ruling that it was intentional?
I did it, I guess, I did that, I don't know. I don't really care about the loss. It's all right with me. I'm at peace.
Is that something you've ever been coached for or against? I mean, have you ever caught yourself doing that in practice? Some say, hey, wait a minute, don't throw it down with the elbow. You can't do that.
No, not really.
Was it like something like kind of instinctive, or was it kind of a move that you practiced before?
Well, I was hitting him so many times, with so many legal blows. I was just like, I was looking for more ways to get in and try to hit him more effectively. And I hit him, I don't know. I hit him so many times, and they didn't stop it. So it just kept going. And it definitely came instinctively, come down the middle, and it got stopped.
Keith, is there a scenario where you would the ref would take a point off in that case, or a warning before he takes a point off instead of just stopping it?
Well, he did take the point off, and then when he went back to Mr. Hamill, he saw that he was in no condition to continue. So, if so, it would have been a point deduction. The fight would have continued, and went on from there. But Mr. Hamill was definitely not in shape to continue after that, and due probably, I'm sure, in part to the lawful blows of Mr. Jones as well as the illegal elbows.
John, when you say you're going for more effective blow, are you thinking about making him bleed, sort of make the referee understand that he is in a bad position?
Yeah, I was just hitting him, so hard with legal shots, and I didn't, realize that it was an illegal shot that I was hitting him with towards the end. So I was like, does this not work anymore? I was hitting, I don't know. You guys count on your own time. I think I hit him so many times, and I just didn't understand why I wasn't getting stopped. I'm like, is he waiting for me to gas or something? Like, what is this? I looked at him like twice. I was like, why am I still hitting this guy?
Keith, do you have any concerns that maybe it should have been stopped before those illegal strikes?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you look at the end of there, a lot of nice blockage by Mr. Hamill. I think in the end, there was also damage, of course, to the shoulder that didn't come into play with the stoppage. But I think that was a lot of the damage too done with a nice move by Mr. Jones here. But you're welcome. But at the end of the day, you have the illegal elbows, cut them up, and that was why it was stopped. And the only call you can make in that situation is a disqualification. And I told Mr. Jones earlier, I don't think there was any ill will or anything like that. They definitely were illegal. They definitely were intentional fouls, but it wasn't thrown with any type of malice. So definitely no discipline or anything like that against him. He had a fine performance tonight.
Keith, to clarify, Matt Hamill wasn't consulted at all regarding the stoppage. That was totally the referee's decision.
No, that was the referee able to. Once Mr. Jones got off Mr. Hamill, took the point away. When he went back to check on Mr. Hamill, he saw he wasn't in condition because of the facial wounds, and then used the instant replay to verify whether that the intentional fouls contributed to those wounds, and they definitely did. So he made the call he had to make. Yeah, big screens, but he actually came down. We actually, thanks to the UFC, have a nice flat screen TV, small one next to where I sit with the chief inspector to look at as it's fighting, and then but it's also can use as a replay. And when Mazzagatti came around to look at it, they were actually showing a perfect angle. Good work by the cameraman, I must say, and saw that. It's pretty straightforward from there.
You're there, but it's just the referee that makes it.
Yeah, and I just asked him what his final version was after that, and actually as I was starting to ask the question, he said disqualification due to the nature of the elbows adding to the cut or leading to the cut. But it's completely his call. I don't get the call, but once the intentional foul adds to the stoppage, it has to be disqualification.
Were you expecting him to come over and take a look at it?
I wasn't expecting it one way or the other. I don't know. It was obviously a great performance at that time by Mr. Jones, and that's what I was kind of focused on. And then you saw the elbows. I can tell from where I was sitting where the elbows landed. They had landed here, they wouldn't have contributed to that, but they clearly landed in the eye area. So
Did both of them land?
I think there was 3 actually all together, and they all landed in the eye area. But so you can see on the instant replay exactly where it is. So he looked at that coming down and looked at it down there as well. So the replay of that. So. But it's completely the referee's call.
Sorry, Keith.
John.
More questions?